What? I didn't get a chance to put the blinds up, and that one's a pain in the butt.
Okay,
So,
no problem.
hi, I'm Chris Montoya, and I sell houses, and I'm here with Phil, and Phil's the mayor, and we have a lot of stuff going on. Tell me what's going on.
We do have a lot. And Chris, I want to thank you again for having me with these videos. You do an excellent job with multiple businesses and everything else, and I really appreciate the opportunity. So
I appreciate you, man.
yeah, back at you. We've got two big issues I'd like to talk about with you. One is the pool dollars, and the other one is we have consultants coming in the first week in August, and I'd like to get into some details on both of those. So whichever one you want to start.
Let's go pool first. The pool's always cool.
Okay, very good. So the pool, as it was envisioned and was approved by the voters, has been formally withdrawn. So the city did that on June 1st, the rec district did that on June 9th. And so now the question is what to do with the dollars that had already been collected. And again, with full disclosure here, we've collected about $2.1 million over the time of that life. The rec district spent $750,000 for half of figuring out the pool and with architects and everything else. That money is basically gone at this point. So we're back down with collections going on to year to date about $1,350,000. By the end of the year, we'll probably have about 2.2 to 2.4 million.
So to be clear,
the
rec district spent money.
Yes, and
we reimbursed the rec district. Is that?
No, actually the monies were collected, and in 2025, the city transferred that money to the rec district, and they spent it on the architects.
Okay. See, I didn't understand. I wanted to make sure everybody else did.
Yeah, absolutely. Too. So those monies were monies that were collected. They were not reimbursed. They were allocated to the rec district, and those monies were spent. And I just want to be, again, totally clear that that has happened. I'm not after the rec district or anything else. Citizens can make up their own mind about that. What I want to be clear about is that those monies were expended, that were paid in, and they're no longer available to us.
Gotcha. So
we've got 2.2 to 2.4 at the end of the year. Because of Tabor and our own philosophy, that should be voted on as far as the citizens. Should be is not the right word. There are some who are arguing that we probably don't have to go that way. My view is we need to get credibility established again as far as how the citizens want to use those dollars. Yeah. And so I believe a vote is necessary. So what's happening tonight on July 21st is citizens are proposing ways to use those dollars. And so that's happening before the council. The council then will hopefully take out of the 6 presentations, narrow that down to 3, and then citizens will have between July 21st and August 3rd to lobby their council person as far as where they think those dollars should go. And then on August 3rd, the council will narrow that down to 1, and that will go on the ballot. So what's happening is after August 3rd, it goes to the attorneys. The attorneys put together the ballot language. August 17th, they finalize that. There's a September 1st deadline. We're going to meet that. And then on November 3rd, the citizens will get a chance to vote on that. And it's all about the citizens. This thing tonight is called Citizen Champions. So it's citizens who are making the proposal as far as where those dollars would be going. There's several of them that have a pool focus, a downsized pool. And they started with a white sheet of paper. So they're coming in with their own ideas. No one's putting their thumb on the scale. This is their own ideas as far as how we should move forward. I think there's another one dealing with the Gateway Plaza, or Western Gateway Plaza, which is the park where the Black Hills property was. Another one is focused on Skyline Drive and putting an incline up there. And that's an interesting one. If you've been to Manitou Springs,
I love those. A lot of great ideas coming out.
Absolutely. And the last one is for a refund. Those were collected by the sales tax, and so they're refund to the citizens. The trick is, Chris, that these monies were paid by people in Texas and other states as they come through. It's a sales tax. So anybody who spent money on Cañon City, and we can't give a refund on that basis. So there's focus on water and focus on stormwater, and we'll see where that goes. Again, the person who's making that advocacy had a white sheet of paper as well.
I love it all. I love that. So what's the next thing we need to talk about? What's super important going on?
Super important, and I want to stress this as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to downplay it whatsoever. We've got consultants who are coming in the first week in August, and they are looking at the city's business processes as far as permitting, as far as development, all across the board. And it's multiple departments. So it's not just the building department or the planning and zoning, it's multiple departments. And what is critical is getting citizens' input in that. That cannot be a conversation internal into City Hall. It needs to have citizen input. Anybody who's ever pulled a permit, anybody that is a contractor, anybody that is a developer, people who are no longer doing business in Cañon City because they found the process difficult. And I'm not looking for complaints. What I am looking for is the truth. And so we're looking for people, if you've had a great experience, come on in and talk about that. If you haven't had a great experience, we need to hear that as well. And this needs ultimate scrutiny as far as citizens paying attention. If you're ever if I can talk directly to the citizens.
Please talk directly to the citizens.
This is the one to pay attention to. Anybody who wants to see Cañon City go forward, this is the time to pay maximum scrutiny to your city government to make sure that we get this right. And this report is on the table when it comes out, and it has things that we can take action on and make Cañon City work better. Because I get hit all the time about people want more jobs, people want more diverse jobs. People find it very difficult. They don't want to build a house in Cañon City because they're going to build it out in the county because they see that as easier. These are things that we have to address. They need to be fixed, and this is our opportunity to do that. I ran for mayor specifically for this issue, and so I'm watching it very closely. But it cannot just have the scrutiny of the mayor. It absolutely needs the scrutiny of the citizens, the newspaper, whoever else wants to apply maximum scrutiny to this. And that's not a challenge to city staff. It's an encouragement for them to get the word out, and let's have a report that we actually can make some steps with it, as opposed to a report that its credibility is in question and it sits on a shelf and we don't change a thing.
Yeah, clarity helps.
Absolutely. And the clarity needs to come from everyone who's had exposure, the citizens themselves, not from City Hall. So,
yeah. Bill,
so
that's a lot of stuff going on. I need to get this out today. So, brother, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Chris. And thank you, citizens.
Thank you, man. Seriously, thanks for hustling in. I know you're busy, and I really just appreciate the time you spend with everybody.
No, I'm happy to do it.
You know, filling calls and taking care of people. I hear a lot of good things, so, man, I appreciate you.
We'll keep at it. Okay, thank you.
Chris Montoya, who's gonna sell your house? He'll find you one. Who's sold another one? Chris Montoya.